Welcome to today's 3D print. This is a segment I'm going to call Filament Tuesday, since I'll probably be doing these on Tuesdays, but whatever. It's just filament of the week. I get a maker box and I buy a lot of different filaments, so I figured why not post some of the more unusual ones and my feelings on them, what I like about them, what I don't like about them. Up to this week is Futura's Terracotta Stonefil, and I think this is Ziro and their Z marble. It's a composite PLA made to resemble real marble. I doubt it actually has marble in it. It's probably just an additive to make it look like marble, but I like it. Okay, now first of all, this is the rose vase from Thingiverse. Okay, it holds water. Yeah, that's water in there. Watch. That is 2 bottom layers. And that is watertight. That's not so much to do with the filament as it is to do with the printer configuration and a well-behaved filament. So what I'm typically going to do, unless I find other stuff, is I'm going to print a trinket, for example, my Marvin's. I'm going to print probably this vase, because I love this vase, and I'd love to see it in all different filaments. And since I only get a limited amount of it, I got to be careful where I print. You don't see the rest of the marble one, because I'm still printing with it. Alright, I guess since I don't have as much of it, let's talk about the marble one. This is cool. I think this filament looks so neat. The rocket will be smooth, so it'll give you a different perspective, but this is cool. So this is a single perimeter vase, and this is a little Marvin. And I think they came out absolutely spectacularly. I really like this filament. I actually want to buy some of this filament. So the maker box made me want to buy this. There we go. That came out really nice. The little specks do kind of, sort of look like marble. Looks like some form of stone. I wouldn't call it marble, but it does look neat. I like it. It prints nice. It's strong. It doesn't want to break. This has got decent flex. I haven't been able to crack it yet. I haven't really cranked down on it, but that's a lot of stress right there. If it was a weak filament, it would have already broken. So it's a strong filament. It prints nicely. It prints a little buttery. It's nice. I like it. It lays down gooey and soft, the way it should. I print these at around 205 to 215. This 215 that tended to like a little cooler, so I printed that at like 205. It seemed to work a little better. Now let's switch over to the Futura Terracotta. This thing has been an abysmal failure, but I want to buy a roll. It's weird because I have had nothing but bad luck, and it doesn't work for crap. And it's because it's a finicky filament. As you can see, I tried to take it off the print bed and it just snapped off in multiple pieces, and then and you can see it just comes apart. It has no structural integrity. The little Marvin broke coming off. Okay, I found out part of this is you cannot print Terracotta Futura filament on a Print-in-Z surface. It welds itself to the surface. I had to sit there and hack at my print bed with this. And I mean hack to get that bottom layer of Futura off that print bed. It just welded to the Print-in-Z surface. And I even turned the print temperature down to 35°. Didn't help. It just welded that bugger right on. And that's why I never even made a third print. That's why you see it right here, because I can't print with it. I want to print with it, though, because it's a very beautiful filament. It has a very cool look. It actually looks like clay. It looks like terracotta, and it feels like it. When you rub your hand along it, it feels like a terracotta pot. It's really quite, I mean, it's strictly an aesthetic filament, because you can't print anything that requires any sort of strength with it, because it'll just come right apart. But it looks stunning. The surface finish on this filament is really quite beautiful, and if I can get that autofocus, there we go. It's quite a beautiful finish. I really like it. It's smooth, it's consistent, very little oddities, so to speak. It's nice. So what I think I'm going to have to do is put down some painter's tape. First of all, I'll raise the I'll do my first layer height at 100% instead of 80% to compensate for adding the painter's tape. And this way I'll have the sacrificial painter's tape that I can take off and not destroy my print and see surface or the model getting it off. I can peel the tape off and then carefully remove the tape from the terracotta model without destroying anything. If it's not too expensive, I believe I'm going to buy a roll of this just to play with, because I really love the effect. I love the feel. I love the look. It's just cool looking. Okay, this is also cool looking, the marble, but it doesn't have a feel. It doesn't feel like marble. It feels like PLA. It looks nice. I like it, but it feels like PLA. I also want to roll that. But this, it feels like clay. It's got that rough coarseness that you feel when you feel a clay pot, and it's cool. I like this. I want to try to mess with this. So once again, this is Form Futura Terracotta, and this is Ziro Z Marble. This came in this month's maker box. I have two others I'll be doing. They have the rainbow one and the something nylon, Phoenix nylon. I got a whole bunch of these. I got zillions of these from maker box that I haven't played with yet. And if anybody knows any good trinket models to print, like I love my little Marvin. Okay, if anybody knows of any other kinds of things like this, not a Benji, and Benji takes too much filament, but something, small, trinkety, something cool, that having a whole bunch of these would be fun to do, because I need small prints to print with. You know what I should have printed? I should print a little clay pot with the clay filament. I'll have to do that. So come back next week for more filament.